This fish is an absolute tank. This is what I came out here to catch. Holy mackerel, we got one, boys.
What is up, y'all? It is so good to be back, and welcome to another episode of Official Outdoors. If you're new to the channel, this is going to be a great time for you to jump in, and if you've been here, apologies for the delay. I was moving down to Florida. Things took a lot of time, and nevertheless, we're here with the first edition of Fishing in Florida. Wanted to start off basically how everybody starts off fishing, with some classic freshwater pond hopping. I only used one lure the entire time, which was the Satilla Spin 1/8 and 1/16 ounce spinner baits. I had a blue and chartreuse spin, as well as a classic white shad with a silver spin. And we were able to catch 3 new species at this pond. First one being the Florida strain of largemouth bass. And of course, the other 2 I'm going to leave as a surprise for the end of the video. But we did a few laps around this pond, saw some gators, were able to catch some awesome fish, and a couple really interesting species that I think you all are going to enjoy. So without further ado, I don't want to waste too much time here. I'm going to send us out to the water, but I'll see you out there.
All right, let's get this started. Down at the pond, we've got the 1/8 ounce blue and chartreuse Southern Company Satilla Spin. A natural killer. We've done a lot of research on what should work around here. This should be a killer. We've got a couple of drains here, and we're just going to start with that and see if we can't find any hungry buggers. Fish on already. Holy cow, that was fast. First cast. Oh, and this bass just crushed it. It's a solid one too. Nice, man. All right, come on up, buddy. There we go. First cast in Florida. And we are on the board with the first Florida bass. New species. I've never fished for Florida largemouth, so I've never caught the Florida species of largemouth before. So this is a brand new species. Crushed on the first cast. Look at that. I mean, we got him real good in the side of the mouth here. Wow. All right, come on, buddy. Look at that. Look at that. We're already up for grabbing a measure on him real quick, and a weight for the new species. Let's see what we got here. We'll call him 15 1/4 there. And because he's a new species, we're going to weigh him. It's not going to be anything impressive, but we're going to grab it anyway. 1.76 pounds. All right. I mean, for the first cast in Florida, I think we'll take this all day long. Look at that. Satilla Spin getting smashed on the first go. See you later, buddy. Come on, you're good. You're good. You're back in your pond. You'll be fine. I can keep it inside the corn a little bit here. Why are we not getting a good spin on it? There we go. Just right off this little point. Fish. What do we get? Ah, it's a tiny bass. Nice. All right, at least we've got that first cast fish curse off the board, and we ended up with another one. Just a tiny, tiny little bass. I'll see you later, bud. I mean, it looks so good. I mean, it looks so good. Got one. Fish on. There it is. A bluegill. Look at that. All right. Well, it is a different species. It's not a target species by any means today. Well, that's a good looking bluegill right there. Look at that. He just came out and smacked it. Check out that sucker. Pretty solid size, I'd say. We're gonna try along those trees down there too. There's a few spots between the corner and where I am where I think we can get some casts in. Fish. Smashed it. Got him. Another bass. Wow. A lot of these puppies in here today. Not as big as that first one, but definitely bigger than the second bass. Oh, come on. Just missed him. You know what, that's all right. We'll just bring him up. You've been had, buddy. We're keeping them coming. The Florida largemouth, we're keeping them coming. They're not giants, but it is a lot of fun just to finally be fishing again. There you go, buddy. See you later. Look at that, down the way. Let's go. I love a nice just boom. Fish. We got one. What do we got? Is that another bass? Yeah. All right. You know what? We're gonna take them. We're gonna take them when we can get them. Another Florida largemouth bass here. Look at that puppy. Nothing special, nothing big. That was just a good, nice little fish. We'll see you later, bud. Stopping at all spots. Continues to be valuable. Continues to be valuable. All right, let's keep it going. Oh, right along the grass. This is a hot cast. Yeah, I think they all saw their buddy got caught and kind of were a little sheepish there. We'll go back this way. If we don't even get a nibble, we'll move on. That's a tilapia. Hang on. We need the corn. We need the corn. This is what the corn is for. Yeah, just drop it out right there. See if we can't get bit. That's the first sign of that I've seen all day, so we're gonna keep throwing the Satilla, but we're gonna let that corn do some work over here. Go to work there, corn. Pretty soon I may consider swapping the hook I'm using to fish the corn. Oh, corn got bit. Corn's getting taken. This is it. Moment of truth, baby. Hooked up. What? Dude, no way. Bass on the corn. Well, you learn something new every day, I guess. I have no idea why this guy wanted the corn. Oh, we need the pliers for him. All right, you can flop a little bit if you want, buddy. We need the pliers for you. All right. This is a very small jig. I'm not really sure how likely it is we get this out of his throat. Come on, buddy. You're so close. You're doing such a good job with me here. You're doing great, bass, bro. You're doing great. Need to grab the other end of the hook. There we go. You did a great job, bud. Somehow, the second or third biggest bass of the day on the corn. All right. Not sure how that works. But off you go, buddy. Well, tell you what, we got a bite on the corn. I think we're gonna move it down to the corner here. But immaculately, we caught a bass on corn. That's pretty cool. I don't think I've been letting it sink long enough. I think it's deeper than I think. We should get hit here. If depth was the problem. Maybe it was not the issue. Who knows? Flip you around the corner here. Come on. Smash it. Stud. Yeah, baby. Not a stud, but a bass. Let's go. Another fish. We'll take... Oh. Sorry, buddy. That's not a good spot for you, is it? All right. Maybe if we flip this. There he goes. All right. Quick release. Another bass. We will always take another bass. We like it. The bulk of our catch today. These Florida largemouth, man, they're aggressive fish. No question. And they appear to have a little bit more fight in them than the traditional northern strain largemouth that's everywhere but here. These Florida ones seem to be a bit stronger, which I'm enjoying. Having fun bringing those in. I think our corn has to switch directions here. Oh no, we lost a kernel. That's okay. We've got plenty of kernels on it. I think it'll be all right. And it should continue to blow into a pretty solid strike zone down there. So I think that's a pretty darn good cast. I'm not sure what the corn looks like on there, but it should be good enough. Oh, more just tiny things tapping it. It's probably tiny bass, honestly. right along this grass line here, just hugging it. I think they're a little further out than that. Fish. Solid fish. Oh, new species alert. New species alert. Let's go. Yes, come to shore, buddy. There he is. Let's go. Look at that sucker, the Bigmouth Sleeper, baby. That is what I am talking about. Woo! All right, let's check him out. Let's get this fish grip out, because this guy is a real ugly, toothy critter here. Gotcha. He threw the spinner. Look at that crazy fish. Dude, that thing's awesome. All right, well, we're gonna get a measurement and a weight on him because it is a new species. And we've got to set the PB standard. This sucker looks freaking big, dude. What are we at? 17.5 inches long. That's definitely the biggest fish of the day. But we've also got to know how much this puppy weighs. The Bigmouth Sleeper, dude. Crazy fish. Oh, I had it zeroed out on him. Rookie mistake. Rookie mistake. All right, we got to swap fish grips here. Man, this guy's got some sucker teeth on him. Dang, man. All right, after a dumb user error of the scale, here we go. Yeah, I can tell you're not a happy camper, bud, but you know what? Yeah, I kind of need you to just be okay for a sec. 1.57 pounds. Look at that chunky fish, dude. All right, sorry to swap fish grips on you just 45 times, bud. Look at that crazy thing. I mean, that's freaking sweet. That is freaking sweet, man. These are a native species. It's a type of goby. But I mean, that is a Bigmouth Sleeper all day. Look at that thing. All right, bud. There you go. Get back out there. Yes, dude. That was gnarly. Let's go. 2 new species in one day. And that's what we come out for. That is what we came out here for today. One of 3 fish specifically we came out here for today. We caught one of them. Well, technically 4, I guess. There were 4 fish we wanted to catch today. And we've got 2 of them, so 50% attainment. Oh yeah, got smashed. Another bass. I mean, we're not complaining. He absolutely smashed that sucker. Look at that. Boom. The Satilla Spin is just killing us in this pond today. Look at that. Another nice bass. Got a, just that, boom. Another nice bass. See you, bud. I think we might be waking up some of some of the warmer water fish. The bass will kind of bite on and off all day. But I'm hoping one particular warm water fish wakes up a bit. We can find one. I mean, there's not a single fish in this pond we can't land with 4-pound braid and 8-pound leader. So anything that eats this, we're pretty happy with. That wind is cooking my bait to the side over there. Hooked something. What did we get here? Oh, another little sunfish, an aggressive bugger. Bait's a little big for you, bud, but thanks for playing. Now let's see what the Satilla Spin can do for us over here. Hooked something. First cast over here, little bass. Nice. Immediate unhook, a micro bass. Fun. See you later, little buddy. What else we got? Look at that, the big gator's floating out there. Dude, that's sick. Fish. Keep it tight. We've got it. Whatever it is, we've got it. Oh, another sunfish. Cool. These guys seem to be real aggressive sunfish. Look at that. See you later, little guy. Yes, there it is. There it is. That's a new species. That's what we came for. Bring it to Papa. Come on, stay on, stay on, stay on, baby. Look at the colors on that sucker. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. Come on, buddy. Oh. I think I may have pinched the hooks, but look at that. Look at that Mayan Cichlid. Oh my, it's beautiful. It's glorious. That is what I came. That's what we've been waiting for. Yes, dude. All right, pop this. Figure out how to get that hook. He smashed this thing. There we go. There he is. He's off. Let's grip him. Let's measure him. Let's weigh him. and we'll call it a day. Get a quick rinse both sides of the fish, make it nice and clean. Look at this fish, man. Look at that. 11 inches on the money. And then for the sake of all my records, we always get a weight. So we're gonna get another weight. Easy, bud. Easy, bud. Take it easy. I'm not gonna screw it up this time. There's nothing tugging on it. All right, up we go. 0.93 pounds. I mean, that's a beautiful fish. All right, I'm gonna get a quick pick with this and then send it off. All right, let's send this beautiful cichlid back into the pond. Whoa, the power on that fish, it's gone. Look at that. Yes. All right, that was so sick. Fish, nice fish. Smashed it over there. That's a powerful fish. I think we got another cichlid. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. What's that? Another beautiful Mayan Cichlid. Gosh, look at this. Look at these fish, man. They are miraculous. Good gravy. They're absolutely beautiful. And they are strong boys as well. Look at that. Unbelievable. I'll see you later, friend. This gator's really checking us out. What's up, bud?
Well, after that, bites got a lot slower once we got to the early afternoon, but the Satilla Spin was killing it. And huge shout out to the guys at Southern Fishing Company who actually make those lures. They're fantastically nice. They're extremely hands-on, and they are local to Georgia for anyone out in that area that's seeing this, that wants to be a part of it. I highly recommend, for whether it be creek bass or you're out on a lake just looking for, find a way to catch fish on new water, certainly a phenomenal bait. But I hope you guys enjoyed the new species there. The Bigmouth Sleeper, certainly a weird and funky looking fish. And the Mayan Cichlid, of course, wanted to get on invasives for a long time, so I was super excited to catch those. That first one might be pushing at that 11-inch mark. Could be an award. It needs to be 11 inches, so I'm going to give it a shot. And I'll certainly keep you guys posted on that. But otherwise, looking forward to what we have coming forward. Tons of saltwaters, tons more freshwater with more exotic species coming in the future. So please, if you enjoyed this video and you're excited to see more, please like, please subscribe, please check out the couple of videos I'm going to tag here on the bottom of the screen as well if you're new and haven't seen them yet. But otherwise, tight lines, and looking forward to seeing y'all soon.